It's been 6 months since Dragon Age the Veilguard, just as so many predicted it would, came out and massively flopped for EA and BioWare. As soon as people saw clips of the gameplay, of the dialogue, they were out. They said, one, this doesn't look anything like Dragon Age that we know and love. And two, it's so clear that you're trying to hammer home a message that so many people are rejecting at this point in time. But the trans story director and everybody else involved with the game, they said, no, this is so important. Don't listen to those bigots. We're going to put this game out and it's going to be amazing. Well, instead, it was a complete and total disaster. It did not hit their sales expectations. And after only 6 months of release, all of a sudden, they're giving it away on PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus monthly games for March: Dragon Age the Veilguard, Sonic Colors Ultimate, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. And this was an announcement that say, hey, all these are going to be available for free as long as you have a PlayStation Plus subscription coming in March. And typically when these games come out, one, it's not 6 months after their release for huge AAA gaming, for big AAA games like this. And also, when they do get released, oftentimes they do pretty well. Unfortunately, we can't really say the same with Dragon Age the Veilguard, despite so many gaming outlets doing their best to hype up this game just exactly the same way they did when it released the first time. Dragon Age the Veilguard is worth a second look now that it's on PlayStation Plus. Put your preconceptions aside and dive right in. Well, unfortunately, it's also failing even when they're giving it away for free. Dragon Age the Veilguard fails to take off even on PlayStation Plus. Dragon Age the Veilguard isn't meant for success. And this is from Tech for Gamers. Dragon Age the Veilguard was released very disappointingly last year. While fans had massive expectations, a significant poll found the title the most disappointing release of the year. Even though developers had massive expectations, a support suggested developers were hoping the game would sell over 10 million copies in 3 months, but sold just over 1 million in around 2 months. The game was recently released on Plus Pass, and it appears that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, had more players than the recently launched Dragon Age the Veilguard. So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, fraction of the budget, obviously, and also 2 or 3 years old, was able to beat Dragon Age the Veilguard when they released on PlayStation Plus. And you can see this right here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, sitting there at 14, where Dragon Age the Veilguard sitting there at 15. Now, obviously, those can fluctuate on a minute-to-minute basis. But the news comes from True Trophies, which gathered data from 3.4 million active PSN accounts. The data revealed the most popular PS5 and PS4 games for the first week of March. And since Dragon Age the Veilguard was released only 6 months ago, many expected it would easily reach the top of the list. However, the game had already failed to sell many copies. Therefore, many players may play the game through PS Plus. Surprisingly, the data shows Dragon Age the Veilguard secures the 15th spot, while 3-year-old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, secures the 14th. As if there weren't enough embarrassing failures for this game, it just needed one more. One more for BioWare. One more failure for Dragon Age the Veilguard that was the laughingstock of the gaming industry for several months after its release, well, leading to, up to, and during its release. And now it looks like even when you give it away for free, not very many people are interested. Pathetic for BioWare and EA and everyone who worked on this monstrosity.